Hello everyone, my name is LJ. Welcome to Spurs Chat. What do we say? What a load of old shit. Awful, mate. Absolutely awful. We got through. Will he learn from it? I doubt it. Starting 11 left me a bit baffled, to be fair. Red was in the squad for the first time since, was it 2022? What's the point? Why didn't he start Spence at right back and put Gray and Bergevall in the middle together? I don't know. I just don't know, mate. He's supposed to be taking his cup seriously. It didn't look like it to me. Awful. Giving the ball away so many times. They didn't know what each other were doing. It's all right to make a few changes, but in my opinion, you start with your strongest 11. Hopefully go 2-3 goals up, then bring those players on. That's if you're taking the competition seriously. So even though he reckons he is, Ange, I don't think he was. I mean, we can't play that team in the Europa League. Even carry a bag would do us. Johnson, I'm glad he got his goal because I don't like seeing anyone abused. It's too far. He's only a young kid, do you know what I mean? But apart from his goal, he didn't attack the fullback. Werner didn't attack the fullback. So if we're not going to attack Coventry City's fullbacks, there's no hope. Werner, oh my God. I don't really want to swear on these things, but sometimes it's your only way of getting things across. He was shit. Absolute shit. Mikey Moore must have been sitting on the bench thinking, how's that crock of shit got on before me? Oh, he didn't even get on, Mikey Moore. What's the point of having him on the bench then? And as for Fraser Forster, the tree, oh, nightmare. See, I don't understand. Maybe someone can tell me. I may be being a bit old school, because I'm 50 now. Supported Spurs for 45 years. And in all those 45 years, I would never, ever rest a goalkeeper. Why are you resting a goalkeeper? He doesn't do anything. He doesn't run up and down the pitch. He can't get knackered. And I don't want to hear about that, oh, you've got to keep your concentration. It might be mental fatigue. Nah. Vicario, in. Vicario, Europa League, in. I don't think that Forster should ever put on a Spurs shirt again. And for me to say something like that, because I know it's pretty strong, but keep him away. Jesus Christ. I mean, the defence were a bit jittery anyway, weren't they? Let's be fair. But if your goalkeeper's going to play like that, there must have been a bag of nerves last night, honestly. On to the few of the players. I thought Bergvall was bright. Didn't want to try too much. I think he needs a bit more game time, but showed glimpses. Gave the ball away a couple of times, but he's only young. But for his age, I've got to admit, there's some player there. He really is. I think he can have some more game time. Start introducing him about 20 minutes ago in the Premier League games. Solanke. It's really hard to judge Solanke because he's just not getting any service at all, is he? He's probably thinking he was getting more service at Bournemouth. It doesn't strike me as the kind of striker that will make things happen himself. You know, like Kane, he might be outside the box, and I don't want to go on about Kane too much, but that's what we have to compare him to. Basically, get a goal out of nothing. It doesn't strike me as that sort of player. He's like a fox in the box. He's going to wait for service. So, I think we're just going to have to wait another, might be 5 to 10 games to see how he gets on. Let's see how he gets on when or if we finally start making chances for him. Gray, I do like Gray. I've seen him play before. I think he was found out at right back last night, let's be honest. I don't want to be too cruel, he's young. Right back's not going to be his position, is it, for us? Hence why I think he should have started, like I said, in the middle with Bergvall. Yeah, it wasn't the best night for him. I just hope it hasn't damaged his confidence. So if you get another chance to put Bergvall in there, I think he should go in there, Gray. Bentancur, he's not a number 6, is he? He struggled. He gave the ball away more times, I think, last night than I've seen him ever for Tottenham. It just shows, actually, because we all do nag about Bissouma a bit, don't we? But I think we did really miss him last night. I think if you could, maybe that's why he didn't put Gray in midfield. I don't know. But with Bissouma there as the so-called number 6, I suppose you could have started with Gray and Bergvall, but we proper missed Bissouma last night, I thought. Kulu. It's too easy to say change the game, but he definitely made a difference when he came. When he was trying to make things happen, and I thought, yeah, he done well. And to be fair, he's probably been our brightest player this season. Yeah, he doesn't always play the correct pass or try and beat his fullback as well. But yeah, I thought he done really well last night, actually, when he came on. It's a fair play. The person who I was most impressed by was Spence. He was put on. Was he put on the? He was put on the left, weren't he? Which he likes to play on the right. He looked lively, and he fully deserved his goal. Wants to take players on, wants to pass and move, and there was that one thing that said it all for me last night. Werner picked the ball up just outside the box, cut in field. Spence run that way, pointed to play it through. Did Werner play it through? No. He ran across, not going anywhere. Then gave the ball away, and they nearly scored from it, Coventry, on the break. What are you doing, Werner? That injury was a blessing in disguise, because he was shocking, absolutely shocking. If I was Spence, I think I would have gone mental at him for that. He could have just played Spence in. So Spence wants to pass and move, wants to cut in, wants to go out. He wants to have a go. I think you've got to start him. You've got to start him. I'd even start him on the wing instead of Werner in the next game. Put him on, let him have a go. Because at least I think he'd try and get it down the line and cross it in. Because none of our fullbacks want to take players on. And if you can't do it against Coventry, like I said, then you've got no chance. Fair play to Coventry. They played really well, and I think they made 7 changes. But listen, at the end of the day, it's Coventry. If you've got to have your wingers attacking and put them under pressure straight away. I didn't expect a smooth game because of the amount of changes that Ange made. But we're still, even on paper, we should be battering them. Sarr, I don't know what's happened to Sarr. Is it lack of game time? Is it because he's not getting the run of games? But I've never seen him give the ball away as much as I did last night. I couldn't believe it. Rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Dragusin played well, I thought, at the back. And to be honest, I don't think Ben Davies did much wrong, except when the forward for Coventry turned him inside out and had that shot. But to be fair, he's not a centre-half. But he done well, as I expected him to, against that level of opposition. Very interesting last night was the fans. Because as we all know, and I'm not saying the home fans aren't loyal, but the hardcore away fans at any club are the most loyal, are probably the ones that are going to stick with their manager longer than anyone else. I heard them booing last night. Did anyone else hear that? They were booing when I think Ange took off Bergvall. They booed him. And Ange's reply was, in not so many words, I don't make substitutions for popularity, mate. Something like that. And I thought, bloody hell, that's not good. I mean, to me, Ange looks lost. And in my opinion, this is the first time, I put it on Twitter last night, it's the first time that I've actually doubted Ange. So I'm trying to stick with this rebuild thing. Because I've seen in the 4 Premier League games, even though I've only got 4 points, that I can see progression. I can. We've obviously got the final third problems, yeah, but I can see progression. But last night, he was saying that he looked lost. And I think that he doesn't know how to tweak things, and he also doesn't know how to change things mid-game, because he's never had to before, because in all the other leagues where he's managed and he's won things, his team's the best anyway. Whereas the Premier League and the Championship, as was proved last night, but especially the Premier League, is the toughest league in the world. And when you get drawn away to a Championship side, it's never going to be easy. So I think it was a bit arrogant last night. And I know we won. And he's going, oh, hopefully that will give us a kickstart and all this. No, it won't, because they'll go off them players and go, how the hell have we won there? They're not stupid. They were lucky. So no, I don't think it's going to boost their confidence at all. And I'm worried a bit, to be fair, especially if the result doesn't go well against Brentford, which, to be honest, I'm not expecting it to go well. I am wondering, looking at some of the players, if they're losing faith with Ange's system, because it doesn't look to me like they believe in it. I think, I seem to say this every video, I think Brentford's a massive game. Even a draw will be seen as not good enough. A defeat will be, the Ange out noise will rise to another level, I think. They've got to win, they've got to win convincingly. But I think I've said before that this system relies on world-class wingers that can beat their fullbacks 8, 9 times out of 10. And we just haven't got it. And it proved it last night. I don't know if it's a confidence thing, but they just didn't want to have a go. The only one that sort of wanted to have a go was Spence, but he was never sort of in that position to go beyond. The only time he did go beyond was last time when Werner should have played it through, and I just don't know what Werner done. I know this will sound bad. I don't want to wish any injuries on anyone, but I'm hoping that injury, what Werner got last night, keeps him out for a while. Because Ange can't surely look at that and think that Werner's any good. And when you look at it, he wanted Werner, he wanted Johnson, he wanted Ogilvy, and they're just not up to it, are they? I suppose you've got to give Ogilvy a bit of time. And I think there is a bit of hope for him, but I think these buys and the wingers are the most important players in this team with this system. They should have gone all out and spent money, good money, on 2 wingers. Because I can't see how Ange is going to rectify this. You're probably going to see clips over the next couple of days, like we see on the Spurs training, and it'll be the same. Down the line, crossing it in, down the line, crossing it in, over and over again. He's been doing that now for just over a year. Now it's not happening. I want to see stuff. I know you're not always going to see stuff on the training ground, but I want to start seeing different stuff. Finding other ways, a plan B. He just ain't got it. I keep repeating myself like a parrot, but I am actually genuinely concerned now, because I just can't see how they're going to do it. Every team, when we had possession last night, Coventry done exactly what everyone else done. And I said that in my last video. The Coventry manager's not stupid. He's going to know. He's going to be watching videos. It's common knowledge, probably around the world. Low block against Tottenham. They won't be able to break us down. Hit them on the break. I mean, let's not muck about here. Coventry could and should have won that 2 or 3-0 last night. Ben Davies's block was a sensational block from Ben Davies. Absolutely sensational. And they had another couple of chances as well. Good chances. One ball, the old Wimbledon balls I call it, straight over the top. Cut us apart again. And that ball over the top has caught us out, even with Romero and Mickey van der Ven at the back. I said before last night's game, when I saw the players, the 11, and I asked on Twitter, surely not a high line tonight? Question mark. I thought he's got to drop a bit deeper, surely. No, he's done the same again. I think his stubbornness could be his downfall. I really do think that. As I said, I hope I'm proved wrong, but at this moment in time, I just can't see it. I cannot see it. If he can hang on till after Christmas and go and buy 2 world-class wingers in January, that might save him. But at this moment, I just can't see how we're going to score. He has to work on a plan B, or someone's going to have to grow a pair within the coaching staff or the team squad and say, Ange, boss, we've got to do something here. I would say something. If it got me in shit, it gets me in shit. If I was Solanke, I'd say, look, boss, we're not getting the balls in the box. The wingers should say, you can't do it. Someone like Romero, he's got to say, be a spokesperson. Sonny won't say it. He won't say nothing to the manager. But someone like that's got to say something. Maddison's got to say it. Again, they were saying last night with the inverted wing backs, it does. I was watching it very closely last night. When you're playing inverted wing backs, there's so much congestion in the midfield. There's nowhere to do anything. And it was slow. And when you see training clips on the Spurs thing and other training clips from Ange's past teams where he had success with, it's all fast tempo, isn't it? 1-2 touch football. Play. You hear him shouting it. Play. Boom. Like a pinball machine. And it's great. Like the first 10 games of last season. Brilliant. But you're in the hardest league in the world now, Ange. Teams after those 10 games clicked onto you. They know what to do. So you have got to sort it out. Can Ange sort it out? I don't know. What do you think, people? Is Ange the right man for the job? I know it's early, but as I'm saying, I've been patient now, and it's not, to me, just results. As I say, I suppose a few of you could say, well, you've been hypocritical because you've just said the last 4 games in the Premier League, they should have won them all. So now you say he's the right man for the job. I don't want him to get the sack. But after watching last night, I know it was a different team, but even when we brought the other players on, it didn't look much better. This was Coventry City we were playing, not Manchester City. He's got to get a plan B. Something's got to go. But Ogabar, or however you pronounce his name, could be out for a long while. Werner's out, so we'll have to wait and see what he picks at the weekend. But I mean, Spence hopefully gets his chance. I really do hope he gets his chance. So he looks like the only one that wants to have a go. And as I said, passes and moves it. But mate, when those goals went in last night, I just went, yes. I didn't jump up and celebrate because I was just thinking, how lucky is that? It's very rare that we get that luck as Spurs fans, isn't it? But I thought, you can't feel for Coventry. We're in the next round. That's all that counts. But if you want to progress, you're going to have to do a lot better than that. A lot better than that. And I'll say it again, you pick your strongest team. If you go 2-3 up and you're comfortable, then you integrate the other players. Maybe Mikey Moore will start at the weekend. Because I felt sorry for the lad last night sitting on the bench and he couldn't get on. But we'll wait and see. But yeah, I wasn't impressed with that last night. And at the moment, I've got to admit, I'm feeling a bit down about Spurs at the minute. But anyway, we'll see what happens after the weekend. And come on, you Spurs.